Yes, hello everyone. Hope you are doing well. So, I have seen there are lots of people who just got confused about selecting the range, right? And you have seen sometime I mark 2 day range, 3 day range, sometime 18 hours, sometime 2 weeks, sometime 6 hours, 7 hours, right? So, what is the logic behind this type of thing, right? should and what was the reason you need to analyze multiple time frame and how exactly you will get after analyzing these things. So in this video I'm going to explain you with diagram and with example that how and wh why you need to see multiple time frame ranges, right? All right, guys. So this is the example, right? We all know we mark this candle high like this, and we mark candle low. Okay, and we always wait for candle to close under the previous candle, low or high. The same, the same thing happened with bearish side, and the same thing happened with bullish side. So this is all we know. And when there's any candle which is closed below the previous candle low, then we got confirmation that this range got activated. And then we try to catch the move for the bullish side till this drawdown liquidity. And we all know, right? This is how CRT works, right? We mark the candle high and candle low, and then we saw if there is any candle close below the close under the previous this candle range, then this range get activated and we try to catch the move for the upside uh, on this candle, on this candle, on this candle, right? And then we wait for we just go to lower time frame here and we switch lower time frame and we start marking if there is any new range get active for the bullish side, right? That's all we need to do for the CRT. But why we need to analyze multiple time frame? Let me give you the example. So let's say this is the weekly candle, right? This is the first week and this is the second week, right? So based on CRT, we always want there is a candle close under the previous candle low for the bullish side and close under the previous candle high for the bearish side, right? This is the all we need to know. But here you can see this is the weekly time frame. This is a weekly candle, bearish candle, and this is the second week candle. Let me mark this white color. Okay, this is the second week candle, right? So now if I ask you that can you tell me that there's any range get activated, then your answer is no, right? Why? Because we all know that we just mark the candle high and candle low, and then we wait for price to give us direction for the bullish or bearish side based on where candle is going to close. But here you can see price didn't close under the previous candle low. This is just an inside bar. So what we have to do, right? At this time, we need to check multiple time frame. And let's say with the same example, let's go to the lower time frame. So on the lower time frame, here you can see this is the weekly candle and this is the second week candle. So this line divide these 2 week candle, right? And when you check this here, we have this daily candles. Okay, perfect. When you check the weekly time frame on the higher time frame, as I told you, there we don't have any clear information that where price want to go, right? But here you can see this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? We have 5 days in the week. So here you can see the last day candle went down, sweep the previous daily candle low and close bullish. right? But this information we don't have on the higher time frame, means weekly candle. And then the next second week, the first daily candle of second weekly candle, this candle close strong bullish. So what we have to do, we have to mark the candle high and candle low. Then here what we will get, that there is a range get activated for the bullish side, right? And this is why you need to always look at the multiple time frame. And that's why whenever you whenever you don't get information, or you don't get data for the trade for the buyers, just try different time frame, right? And I'm going to show you with the example so you will get understand better. Here you can see on this example, we will easily understand that this range get activated, right? So what we need to do, we have to look for buy entry when we get a lower time frame CRT till this high, because there's a range get activated, so our new drawdown liquidity would be this high. So let me give you the quick and good example so you can understand better. So guys, here you can see this is the clean chart, right? And if I ask you what you gonna do with this chart, right? We don't have any clear information. Maybe some of you just start marking this order block, or support resistance, whatever. So how I see this chart, how I will get the information for the trade, right? So here you can see. So what we have to do, this is the Monday, right? And if you watch my previous video, the last week, where and why I took the trade, you will get the uh, enough data where I uploaded the content on YouTube. But here you can see, this is the clean chart, right? It look very messy. So what we have to do, we have to see multiple time frame. Now, how it start, when you check the weekly time frame, you need to find there's any range for the bearish side or bullish side. Yes, here you can see this is the low and high, right? Here you can see this candle closed under the previous candle low, right? And it went up but didn't complete this drawdown liquidity, and then it start dropping, right? So this idea was not look that much good. Now here you can see, we just go to the next candle. Here you can see this candle closed bearish below the previous bullish candle low. So for the bullish range, there is no sense to go for, right? Because this weekly candle closed below the previous weekly candle low. And the same next candle went up, create a wick, and then close bearish. Then next candle, sweep this low, close under the previous candle low. But again, here you can see we don't have any clear data. If you are thinking that why we cannot go for bullish entry if this candle close uh, bullish, so you need to check multiple time frame like daily time frame. Here you can see we saw this weekly candle, right? Why this weekly candle closed bullish? Because here you can see this is the daily candle low and this is the daily candle high. This candle closed under the previous daily candle low. Then there's a range get activated for the bullish side till this drawdown liquidity, and that's why this weekly candle close bullish. Why? Because there's a range get activated for the daily side. So that's how you need to understand how we can catch the bias, right? So what I was looking for the this week and how I catch the move, right? I'm not gonna explain every single trade because I already upload the video, but I will explain you the idea. So what I check when I check the 3-day time frame, because when you check the 4-day time frame, we don't have any clear data because there is no candle which is closing, which is activating the range, right? But yes, when you check the this 4-day time frame, here you can see there's no candle which is closing below this candle high. If you're thinking that this candle closed below above this candle high, then you are wrong. Why? Because if really price want to go up, it should have to. If really price want to go up, or if really price do not respect this range, then it should have to close above this week, right? We have rejection. This candle close bullish, but this candle didn't break the previous candle high. So we cannot go for buy entry based on this, right? Let's go to the daily time frame. Here you can see this is the 3-day time frame. Now we have more data. Here I can see this is the daily 3-day time frame, and what we saw here, this 3-day candle went up, closed under the 3-day candle high, and then this candle went up, didn't break the previous candle high, even didn't touch the previous candle high, and then closed bearish plus below the previous candle low, right? Then let's go to the 2-day time frame. What you saw here, here you can see we have this 2-day range, right? So for the higher time frame, we got the enough drawdown liquidity for the bearish side. But when you check the lower time frame, here you can see we don't have any clear data, right? This 2-day range get activated and this range already get filled, right? So we cannot take this 2-day range, right? So now what we have to do, we have to check this candle. Okay, so now here you can see when you check the 2-day okay, daily time frame, this is the Monday, right? When you check this with the bar play, let's see with the bar play. Okay, so here you can see bar play. When you check the 2-day time frame, here when we go to, when you zoom it, here you can see this candle close bullish, and I already told you why this candle close bullish. We can see for the bullish side until this candle close above this candle high. But if you are questioning that this candle close below above this candle high, then why we cannot go for buy entry? Because this is just a range, right? This is the counter trend, and we don't need to forget about that. We already mark this daily 3-day candle range, right? So let me highlight this 3-day candle range so you will understand clearly why this important. Okay. So this is a 3-day, and let me mark this 3-day drawn liquidity. Okay, so we have 3-day drawn liquidity. Also, when you check the daily time frame, this range already get activate. This range already got filled, right? So when you check the 2-day time frame, here you can see this candle went up, didn't break and close above this candle high. Okay, so now what we will look for the trade when you check the next day, which is the Monday. Here you can see on 2-day candle, right? This Monday candle, the Friday and Monday. Okay, so this Monday candle went up, right? Sweep the previous candle high, sweep the previous candle high, and close under the previous candle high, right? So we have multiple things, right? If you check here, there is no candle which is closing above the previous candle high. Every candle keep rejecting from the upside. Perfect. Second, we have this 3-day range get activated. Okay, here there's a daily range get activated, right? If you're surprised why this candle look like this, because of the NDOG, right? When there's a market open and we got the gap, then this candle close like this. So but when you check the multiple time frame like 2-day, or you can say 18-hour or 20-hour, 12-hour, you can clearly see on 12-hour, where we have, okay, here you can see clearly this is the gap, right? And that's why that can close bullish. So here we got another confirmation. What? Here you can see this candle sweep the previous candle low and start going down. And based on this, we saw on the lower time frame. We're looking for lower time frame. Here you can see this candle close bearish. Okay, what next? Then candle sweep this high and close under the previous candle high. So we have bearish. This candle close bearish, right? And the next dot on it would be this low. So let's go to the 2 hour time frame. On 2 hour time frame, you can see price sweep this high and close bearish. So we have and same thing with the lower time frame, right? This is the 1 hour time frame. Here you can see this is a 9 a.m. 9:30 when we go for trade. When you check the 4 hour time frame, here as I told you that there's a range get activated for the bearish side. So what we will do on the 9:30 a.m. candle, we will go for sell till this dot on liquidity. And again, you can see the same thing happening every single time. Here you can see that 11 a.m. candle went up, sweep the previous candle high, right? And then it dropped like this. And if you're thinking that this candle sweep this low and close bullish, can we go for buy entry? No. Why? Because the higher time frame, overall time frame, every single time frame indicate there's a possibility that price will go down, and this they happen. Right? Let's next go to the uh, next day, which is the Monday and Tuesday. So this is the daily candle. Okay, this is the Tuesday. So let's see, this is the Tuesday candle. Let's see. Okay, so this is the Tuesday candle. It swept the previous candle and closed bullish. And we have this is the NFP, right? So here you can see this is the daily time frame. This is the Tuesday candle, right? When you check the Tuesday candle, yes, for the 2 day range, we are still bearish, right? And you can see this daily candle range get activated here, and price complete this range for the bearish set, and then this new candle sweep the previous candle low, right, and start pushing upside. And this day we have NFP news. So then 8:30 we got the NFP news, and then you can see on I think the 15-minute time frame, on the 8 hour time frame, right? 8 hour time frame, you can see we have to analyze the multiple time frame. Here you can see this is the 10-hour candle, this is the 8 hour candle, and if you understand, we always take trade on NY session. Personally, I always trade on NY session, so we always understand how Asian session and London session is going to close. So when you check the multiple time frame like 9 hour, 8 hour, you will get to see that how candle is going to close. Okay, this is the 9 am get this candle close under the previous daily candle low, and this candle close above this candle low, right? So multiple times we can see 2 day time frame, this candle close above this candle low, and this candle close above the previous candle high. So here we got the direction that maybe there's a 1 day range get activated, so maybe price will start push up to complete this tonality, but we have to understand the overall higher time frame is bearish. So this day when I go for a buy entry, what I did after news candle, I mark this candle low and this candle high, right? And then you can see on the 10 a.m. candle, it first went down, sweep this candle low, and then push up. And you will see this candle hit this drawdown liquidity, right? I close here somewhere because I got enough risk reward. And then you can see price is going to hit this daily drawdown liquidity, right? So we got the daily range get activated, and then we saw how NY session is going to react, and based on NY session candle, we executed our buy position. And this is the next candle. Next candle complete this drawdown liquidity, and just because of our range get activated for the sell side. This is the 2-day range get activated. This is a 2-day high and 2-day low. If you forget about that, you can see this is the 2-day candle high. This is the 2-day candle low. This candle close under the previous 2-day candle low. So still we have the range get activated, right? When this range get failed, when there's any daily candle is going to close above this range high, right? And you can see this candle went up, sweep this candle lows, and didn't break this high, and then start going down. And then let's go to the lower time frame. Here you can see this is the 9 a.m. candle, right? And as I told you, 9 a.m. candle when there's a New York session is going to open, and then you can see candle went up. Let me delete this. Candle went up. This is the 1 hour time frame. Candle went up, sweep this candle high, right? What we have, what we get here, there's a range get activated for the 30-minute time frame, right? This first 30-minute candle, we don't consider this candle because we always trade 9:30 a.m. candle. So you can see accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. What does it mean? This range get activated for the sell side. This candle close under the previous candle high, and then next candle just create a wick and then create a body. So where we going to execute our trade on the, yeah, here where we are going to execute our trade here somewhere, right? And you can saw my execution video. Hope you enjoyed this. Let's go to the next day so you will understand better. Okay, here as I told you, there's a 2-day range get activated, right? So we will not gonna go for buy entry until there's a candle close above the candle high. And you can see next candle went up and start pushing down. This is the Thursday, right? Sorry. Okay, what happened here? This candle went up and start going down. Also, if you saw here, this is the candle high and low, right? This is the new range. Maybe it looked very messy, but when you watch this video again and again, then you will understand. Here we have 2-day range get activated. Perfect. And this daily candle went up, sweep this candle high and close under the previous daily candle high, right? So what we have to do, we have to see there's any range get activated. Yes, this is the range get activated. So our next drawdown liquidity would be this low. So what we will see on the 3 a.m. candle, here you can see, sorry, 9 a.m. candle. Here you can see this 9 a.m. candle went up, right? Again, activate this. I think we will get the range on where we have clear information. Okay, this is the 9:30 a.m. candle. It went up, sweep this candle high, right? And sweep this candle high. You can see. I think it close. If price didn't sweep this high, then we will definitely have ES to took this high. So we can trade on SMT, but that's a different part. We'll cover later. But here you can see our drawdown liquidity is this, and then price just went up, close under the previous candle low, and then you can see price drop this much, and then price start going down. Why? Because there's a range get activated for the 2-day. Now, this candle close below previous candle low and this candle low, right? So we have strong confirmation that this drawdown liquidity and this drawdown liquidity is going to hit, right? And that's why next day on Friday, you can see price first create a wick, right? And you can see after creating a wick, then price start creating a body, and where we are going to execute our trade. You can see price creating a body and it start going down, and now price didn't hit this dot on liquidity. So you'll wait for entry and then you can see price hit this dot on liquidity. Why? Because there's a range get activated for the downside and price should have to hit this drawdown liquidity. Price already hit this 2-day drawdown liquidity. Perfect. Here you can see price just sweep the high, previous candle high, right? And then start going down. Here you can see the price sweep the previous candle high. And that's how we trade. And now here you can see price went up, okay, went up. Maybe we will get, yes, where we have 30-minute candle. Okay, price went up, sweep this candle high. We do not trade here somewhere. We always trade 9:30 a.m. candle, right? Still we have this drawdown liquidity pending. So this candle went down to complete this drawdown liquidity. Easy. So that's how CRT works. Whenever you see, I check multiple time frame. This is the exact reason why I choose multiple time frame to analyze the chart, because then you will get the confirmation, you will get the direction where you need to go for execution. So that's it for today and see you in the next video.